Greg Mara, live in Hanson, Massachusetts.
Talia Mara, Hanson, Massachusetts.
We had a design and build of a new in-law apartment, and we had a remodel of an existing structure. I'm a provider at the Spine Center at Beth Israel and Plymouth, as is Talia. We have heard about the BuildX experience from many of our patients, get positive reviews, so it was an easy decision when we knew we needed some construction work done.
Step one was to get the in-law addition built, and then the second step would be the renovating, getting us moved in and comfortable over here.
So we decided to make a move, and that's when I got in touch with Buz.
Yeah, Buz came to us directly with his computer and had it all laid out on the actual screen, different options.
He kind of gave us that hopes and dreams speech, Give us your dream scenario, right? And then Buz, very politely brings you back down to earth. I'll tell you something BuildX was very good at. They didn't just push the highest end products. They worked really hard to make sure that we sort of weren't overbuying. This is how you're going to get the feeling that you want for the most reasonable costs.
The house as it was, I knew I wanted to make it like light and bright and just kind of maximize space, because with 3 kids and a dog, the design was definitely built around that, and it came out exactly what I would have wanted. I was really excited with the way the bathrooms came out. The upstairs bathroom was completely gutted, but the tub it's for 3 kids sharing a bathroom. There's plenty of space, and we haven't had any issues at all. And the downstairs bathroom we just kind of gave a facelift to.
One of my favorite parts of the project was our kitchen and dining room. It was an old 1960s style cape. So the biggest change to the layout of the house was removing a dividing wall. And we wanted to put an island in, and personally we wanted a little smaller island, but BuildX sort of assured us that we'd be happy with the larger size island they put in, and it's been a godsend.
It's been great to have a large island, because in the mornings we can all sit and eat breakfast and be together, but when we do have the in-laws over or other family over, we kind of have the dining room area and then other people extra seating at the island too, so you can still kind of host a little bit if you need to have the extra space.
Well, it's a gathering point of the house.
Yeah. And plenty of room for prep, like kitchen prep, cooking, baking. It's perfect for that. Yeah, the part I like the most in the kitchen.
Yeah, I think this might be both of our favorite thing about the house so far is the island.
I like the ease of cleaning the floors. The floors in every room are the same, and the house seems easier to clean and maintain with the open concept sort of in the kitchen, living room. They did design a pantry for the kitchen. They were able to kind of fit that in.
Yeah, I think it's amazing when you work with people who know how to maximize living space. There's really no excuse for saying that you don't have enough storage. There's always ways to have enough storage, and that's what they were able to do with us.
Mm-hmm.
This project was unique in the fact that my parents lived here during the entire project. They didn't move off-site during that, right through the winter. They lived in the main house while the in-law was built, and then they moved into the in-law when we switched over to renovating the main property. So quite literally, the BuildX crew became part of the family for that 6-month period. They treated my parents like family. They would have coffee together in the morning. They would talk at lunch. So yeah, as far as them being respectful, they went above and beyond to make sure that my parents were comfortable throughout the renovation process. We certainly had concerns that popped up from time to time. BuildX was always immediately responsive, and we would have solutions, within a matter of days.
When I would pass by workers, and everything was always really cleaned up. They were answer questions for me if I just had a few questions.
We always had a point man to go to, and that was Kevin Healy, who was fabulous throughout the process with us. Kevin would delegate our concerns out, and the problem be fixed. Yeah, there was somebody at this property almost 7 days a week. Even on Sundays, they were staying on schedule. The schedule was laid out for us online, so we always knew what the plan was for the upcoming week. They were always letting my parents know who would be at the house each day. There was never a question where we stood in the project. So yeah, there's really nothing. There's nothing from BuildX specifically that I would really complain about or even have a way to improve at the moment. If it's pretty flawless and seamless, yeah, without question, we would recommend BuildX to our friends and family. Kevin Healy spent a lot of time on this property, as did Steve Aola. Steve did everything around here, and there wasn't a job that he couldn't take care of. And they took care of every little thing and just kept it going smooth. And Kevin was kind of the master manager. There's not a busier human being in Massachusetts than Buz Artiano. and he will personally text or call me if there was any sort of question on the smallest issue you could imagine. Within days, any questions were always answered. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Buz. And thank you to the guys I didn't get to meet that were here. But we really appreciate everything you did for our family.